Sweet morning, divine angels. Even experiencing the divinity inside you is a very strong starting point. Experiencing the divinity inside you is a very strong starting point. Actually, ask yourself, do you think that you are a divine angel? Even if you have any doubt, just, just put that doubt aside for next 4 days, starting today. And actually start experiencing that you are a divine angel. How about if this is true? How about if this is true? The kind of world that we're living in, the kind of people we are surrounded with, the kind of activities which are going around us, it often doesn't allow us to think or consider that you and I are a divine angel. Now, imagine the life of a divine angel. What kind of life that person may be having, or that angel may be having. Actually picturize, visualize that this divine angel is standing right in front of you. What kind of life or lifestyle this entity may be having. The first thing, the first thought, which normally comes to us, at least I could say it comes to me, is a divine angel is one who is living inside abundance. Inside, listen to me carefully, who is living inside abundance. It's not that you are living outside abundance. Outside abundance means you are waiting for abundance to come to you. This is about living inside abundance. Now, living inside abundance means, like, imagine that this is a dark night and there is no pollution around. So if there is no pollution around, it's absolutely crystal clear all around you. If you have been to any place where there is no pollution around and you are almost at the middle of the night, if you look up, you'll just see it's all full of stars. I had that experience. And there are so many stars around that if you've been given a star, that okay, take this star, hold this star, and put it somewhere in the sky, you really need to find a space where you're going to put it. The night sky is full of so many stars. You will be surprised, you will be amazed if you have actually seen that. It's a priceless experience. So if there can be abundance of stars around you, which you can't see, but they are all there. Exactly the same thing happening with you in anything that you can think of, in any form of energy that you can think of. And it's all limitless. There is no limit to it. The only difference is in your thoughts. That's the only difference. That's the only thing which is limiting you or which is expanding you. It is your thoughts. So for next 4 days, I believe we have already practiced it, what we discussed yesterday. You have done it, you must be having great experiences to share. So next 4 days, just make an assumption, just consider this. That as we are talking about money, money is also a form of energy. There is abundance of money all around you. क्योंकि सपनों की दुनिया में जाने के लिए कुछ लिमिटेशन की जरूरत नहीं है. You can always do that. That's how children live their life. Since children have no idea what money is all about, so whatever they want, they never put a question mark behind it, that will I get it or not? Or how will I get it? The only how they know is to ask for it again and again and again and again. That's the only how they know. This is the only way to manifest it. And they'll keep on asking everybody around them, starting with parents. And when they ask, they don't even think that whether I should ask this person or not. So the only thing that they think at that point of time is, I want this to be available to me. This has to be with me. And they keep on asking till they get it. It really doesn't matter whether they're getting it from their parents or from somebody else. What matters is, I want it. And it has to be in my hands. Did you notice that? If you have noticed that, the funny part is, the truth is, you had been into that state also. आप भी कभी उसी स्टेट में थे, किसी जमाने में आपका भी सेटअप, आपका भी जो माइंड सेट है, इट वाज लाइक दैट when you were a child, when you were a 5-year-old, 6-year-old child, maybe even a 2-year-old child. Then what happened? Something happened, some event happened, and you discovered that to get anything, you need something which is called money. You still don't know what it is, but you get to know about it. That, okay, there's something called money, and that's what everybody is talking about. And when they're unable to get something for me, it is just because of scarcity of that thing called money. So as you get to know about money, you also get to know about there is something called scarcity and something called abundance. And then you discover that, okay, scarcity means people don't have certain things. They're struggling around you. And there's another set of people who are having a lavish lifestyle. So you discover, okay, so it is something which somebody needs to have, and somebody who has lost less of it or scarcity, he or she cannot afford these things, and somebody who is at lot of it, they can afford these things. When you are a child, for example, boys, they normally love to play with cars. Sometimes they also collect cars, though they're small, very small ones, but they love to collect them. Actually ask them, which one of these cars is the costliest one? For them, they are all the same. What matters is how they look. And as you teach them that this is a Mercedes car, this car, this is that car, they choose any car of their choice, irrespective of whatever it is. And you can ask them, why did you choose this particular car? Whatever they talk about, it has nothing to do with money anyway. They will not never say that I got this or I like this because it is this costly or whatever. They'll never talk about money. You also had that kind of lifestyle. Even I also had that kind of lifestyle at some point of time. Till that time, we got to discover that, okay, there is something called money, which you need to have in abundance if you want things in abundance for your life. Then you start visiting people, you start going places, and you discover the differences. How about going back to that life for next 4 days? Just be there. Don't add any reason or any cause to it or because to it. Just go there, be there, stay there for next 4 days, no matter what, whatever it takes. करके देखो, करके ही तो देखना है ना, और तो कुछ नहीं। 4 दिन के लिए करना है. If it makes a difference in your life, nothing like that. If it doesn't make, at least you know where you are. Okay, so this is my invitation, as I invited you yesterday to do something. So today my invitation is live your life like a child, like the child you were about so many years ago, where you didn't know there's something called money exists, and you didn't know that you really need to have it in abundance to get something in abundance. Just go there and ask universe, मुझे ये चाहिए. I want this. Probably the only question that your parents have asked you is why? Why do you want this? You make it clear to universe. Make your intentions clear. Why do you want certain things? Let us play with money as an energy. Like we used to play with this business game when we were child. I think many of you have played this game, business. And when you start the game, you have so much of money in hand. Then you choose which place to buy, which one to buy as you move across the board. And then people who follow you, when they land there, you collect rent from them. So in the whole game, there are certain uh, places or certain things which costs you less, but brings more rent for you. And as you play the game, you become an expert in that. And then every time you want to play the game, you know which ones to buy. And then there are groups of the same thing. So when you buy them in groups, your rental grows up, your earning goes up. How about playing the same game for your own life? Actually discovering where you need to put in less effort and you can bring in more money out of that. Playing that game of business. If you still have that board game in your home. Play it with your children. Play it with someone. If possible, once every next 4 days. हर दिन एक बार खेलो. 1 घंटे के लिए खेलो. Sit with the family members and play the game. Purpose, the only purpose is that reset your mindset. It will reset your mindset. You will play the game with a completely different thoughts altogether. It is not the same way when you have played it last. When you will handling those currencies of that game, you will actually feel that you're probably handling real currencies. Because now you are playing the game consciously. Play that game and see what difference it brings to you. It will be amazing, the kind of experiences they're actually having. You won't believe it that, yeah, in real life also it is just like that. The only thing is I didn't notice it. Okay, so I'm just leaving you with this thought, with this opportunity to reset your mindset. Okay, make your day amazing, make your life amazing. Not only for you, but for everyone around you. It all starts with you. Okay, make a difference. Make sure that you are actually having an amazing life over next 4 days, no matter whatever it takes. Okay, stay in that vibration and see what is possible. Like all this, with this, all this new awareness that I'm sharing with you, or that others are also sharing with you. Just figure out what do you see possible for yourself now, and become a money magnet. You are a money magnet. The only thing is, it's only a matter of how strong you are as that magnet. Okay, focus on that magnet, not the money. Focus on improving the quality of that magnet. Focus on improving the power of that magnet. That is the where you need to work. That is the area where you need to work. And when you work on that magnet, it's not that only money comes to you. You also attract a lot of time. All of a sudden you'll discover, oh my God, I have so much time also with me to enjoy this money, to enjoy this energy which is coming to me, to enjoy these blessings which is there waiting for you. So we had a really powerful session this morning. So much of insights, incredible insights. I'm actually looking for what to talk about in next 4 minutes. Okay, let's focus on this thing. We have heard about something called conservation of energy. I believe everybody is aware of it nowadays. So there are so many energy forms which are natural, and they're depleting because we are just taking them out from all the resources. And we means as human beings, that's what we are doing. So everybody is talking about conservation. So conservation of energy in all forms, conservation of environment, conservation of water, yeah, conservation of air so that it can be less polluted. How about actually think about it, how about conservation of money? Think about it as an energy. uh, Actually think about it, that what is possible when the moment you can think of conservation of money as an energy, what is possible. Now, whenever we think of conservation of anything, say conservation of wildlife, what is the main purpose? The purpose is that whatever is there, it should not deplete any further, or even if it depletes, it should not be depleting at a rate that which is happening right now, so that that rate can be reduced. And the most important activity associated with any conservation project is growth. How to create it, how to create more of it. Conservation of tigers, पर्पस क्या है? टाइगर का पॉपुलेशन बढ़ाना. हाँ, कंजर्वेशन ऑफ वाटर, पर्पस क्या है? टू इम्प्रूव एंड इंक्रीज द वॉल्यूम ऑफ क्वालिटी वाटर, ड्रिंकेबल वाटर, पोर्टेबल वाटर. पानी की तो कमी नहीं है दुनिया में, चारों तरफ 70% of it is sea only, water only, but that is not potable, that is not drinkable. So when we are talking about conservation of water, we are talking about improving and increasing the quality and quantity of drinking water. Same with conservation of anything. Okay, so how about actually think about it, how about conservation of money as an energy? Okay, think about it. I'm just leaving you with this thought today, that what is possible अगर इस एनर्जी को कंजर्व करना है. Conserve is not about saving, by the way. Conservation is all about how to allow the natural flow of it, so that it naturally flows. All the good things, they flow naturally. That's why I say that sweet more earning, everyone. So why I say sweet more earning? I talk about sweet more earning. That means everything that you can think of sweet around you, that brings in sweetness for you. Any kind of energy which is happening around you, which is there around you. Maybe it's in terms of people, in terms of products, in terms of things, in terms of nature, whatever is bringing sweetness in your life. So I bless everyone with that thought, that may this sweetness come to you in abundance. Sweet more earning. And when that comes, automatically money will flow behind you, right? That's how it works. You think about Lakshmi, उसका lifestyle क्या होगा goddess Lakshmi का? Like जब हम goddess Lakshmi का पूजा करते हैं, किस लिए पूजा करते हैं? Actually think of it. that goddess Lakshmi का हम क्यों पूजा कर रहे हैं? तो हमें मालूम है कि उनके पास वो wealth की goddess है. She is a देवी of wealth. देवी of wealth कौन होता है? उसके पास ऐसा क्या चीज है कि जब हम उनका पूजा करते हैं तो हमारे पास वेल्थ आने का पॉसिबिलिटी बढ़ जाता है? Who is that goddess Lakshmi? And honestly, I'm telling you, this will be an amazing kind of experience. Once you start understanding who goddess Lakshmi is, the more you get inside, the more you get into the depth of who goddess Lakshmi is, at some point of time, you'll start discovering that she is already inside you. वो आपके अंदर ही बैठी हुई है. You already have all those resources. The only thing is that you are at an unresourceful state. Okay, so I'm leaving you with this thought today, and let's connect tomorrow.